Colleagues, to conclude the debate, I call, please welcome from Northern Ireland, Jenny Iredale.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I also thank Coulson and Elijah for their passionate arguments, both for and against the motion, encouraging the implementation of work experience hubs for 11 to 18-year-olds. And I think I speak for everybody in this room when I say, Elijah, you are amazing, and we are all so proud of you. Yeah. Following the government's review of vocational education in 2012, the onus upon schools to arrange work placements for pupils aged 11 to 16 was removed. Instead, a higher focus was placed on 16 to 19-year-olds, whom the Department for Education expects schools to offer appropriate work experience for as part of their study programmes. In regards to the arguments put forward by my honourable friends, should opportunities be limited to higher level placements? Or is it more realistic to allow placements to cater for other roles? Whether you aspire to be a hairdresser, a builder, or a surgeon, should all roles not be considered if we desire to be fully inclusive? Secondly, is the reality of entering the workplace being given immediate autonomy and responsibility? Or is it photocopying and shelf stacking with a gradual progression? One could argue that yes, photocopying and filing are extremely mundane and uninspiring, but they are sometimes necessary tasks, and they are the reality of so many workplaces. The employer survey referred to previously by my honourable colleague screams double standards regarding what employers want and what is available to young people. Employers desire soft skills like communication, initiative, and teamwork, skills that are necessary for us to succeed in the modern workplace. You can only learn and develop these life skills when you're given the opportunity to grow by experiencing new challenges and new opportunities outside of the school environment. Attempts have been made to address this, with the government establishing education business partnerships, with over 173,000 businesses offering work placements. But still, there is no direct access portal for young people. I was luckily accepted last summer into a work placement with BBC Belfast, and without being cliché, and I know it is, but without being cliché, it changed everything for me. My dreams, my path, my goal, everything. My work experience worked, but this regrettably isn't the case for so many young people. So what isn't working? We need to give young people a stepping stone to bridge the wide gap between education and employment. We simply cannot ignore the fact that between April and June of this year, there were over 790,000 young people not in employment, training or education. In fact, 90% of these young people had had some form of work experience. So many young people are leaving education completely disconnected from the reality of the world around them and the reality of the workplace. This motion seeks to improve accessibility. But is that the real problem? Or is it instead that the quality of work experience is lacking? I think the figures speak for themselves. Although positive steps, we still have many thousands of young people struggling to find placements. So, whether making the tea is indeed your cup of tea, or you wish to immerse yourself in a world of test tubes and electron microscopes, the question this House must address is, should the government follow my home-devolved government of Northern Ireland and establish an easily accessible online employer hub that enables young people to search for work experience opportunities and apply directly? That, my honourable friends, is your decision. Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny, for that first-class conclusion to our debate. Order. Order. That concludes the morning session of our sitting. The Youth Parliament will now adjourn.